What's good to my champs all around the world? I hope everybody's staying positive, staying motivated, staying real. I couldn't help but to share a thought that I was dwelling on for a minute, right? And for a while, I was naive. I was very, very weak-minded, very insecure, like dealing with all type of joints, right? And at some point in your life, like you'll get tired of that. Like you'll literally get tired and they'll force you to scratch, crawl, and change out of that feeling and normality and way of thinking, right? And when it comes to relationships, more times than not, depending on how it's introduced to us or how we believe idealistically how it should go, that can play a part in our mental health, whether we are happy or not, due to certain expectations and standards, right? And I say that to say, like, fellas, we've been taught wrong, like, in so many ways. Being you is not enough. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we've been told by, like, moms, sisters, aunts, grandmothers, teachers, a lot of women about the characteristics that will keep and sustain a happy family and marriage. A lot of that don't speak to the male or female nature. And it's like, to be real, if you keep it elementary, right? Keep it elementary. Think about elementary school. There was a time when your feelings wasn't like how they are now. Or at least I could speak for myself. When I was in elementary school, it was like, I could like as many girls as I wanted and didn't feel no way. I knew girls liked other boys and it didn't hinder my confidence. You know, if anything, you may feel a little, but it wasn't like how we think now. Like, it wasn't how we think now. And it's like, even back then as a kid, you're not thinking I'm doing this for girl attention or I'm doing this because the girl I like here. Like, you were genuinely being a kid. And it's like, in that purest form and in that moment in time, you wasn't thinking about nothing but what made you happy. And a lot of times, or more times than not, we've been driven off of that. We've been geared in a society that literally breaks us down, bruh. And it took me relationship after relationship to really be like, yo, what am I doing wrong? Or what is wrong with these damn females, bruh? Then I come to realize, like, I come to understand, like, I created that. Of course, women got their fair share and accountability, but what I'm saying is, this is what I'm saying, and I hope my champs, my men champs hearing me, like, we create the same atmospheres that we don't want, right? So, in hindsight, when you look at how your female acting or your partner's acting, the response, the lack thereof, and all of these other disabilities in a relationship, I had time to overstand and go back and think like, yo, I was never supposed to be in a relationship. Relationships to me are not a winning game for men. It's not. It's an idea. It's a concept. You know what I'm trying to say? It's no different than Halloween and shit like that. It's only good for a moment. That's it. It's almost like when your birthday come around once a year, you can't wait. The closer it gets exciting. Then here comes the day and it go by like that. If you celebrated your birthday every day doing the same thing over, eventually you be like, man, I'm tired of my fucking birthday. God damn. I'm tired. It's not the same exciting feeling anymore. And hoping or knowing a lot of people probably like me at some point in their life had an experience in a relationship where it's like, yo, the beginning is woo, yeah, this the one. This the one. Y'all get together. Time go on. What men don't understand is women are not hardwired to be with one man. And in a lot of cases, men aren't hardwired to be with one woman. And that's a tough ass hard pill to swallow because of the insecure thoughts and competition anxiety and all these other things that come into play that affect your mental health. But when you overstand it, man, and it makes sense to you, you get a different understanding and control over your self-value. You know what I'm saying? Especially men, like, we quick to throw ourselves in the front line. Disrespect this woman, I'll die for her, I'll take a bullet for her, all that, I'll lay down just for her to do something behind your back because you're not exciting anymore. You don't provide a thrill anymore. You don't provide a certain feel. Women go off feelings, bruh. Feelings come and go. Feelings are like the ocean. Like, it's wavy one minute, then it's treacherous the next, then it's calm, and then it's right back to the same cycle. You got to be in so many ways like a unstoppable ship, man, and keep it moving, because you're gonna get destroyed, bruh. Trust me, I've been through enough to know, like, man, I caused this. How did I cause this? Or Champ, how did you cause it? Not staying focused on myself. You know what I'm saying? Once you start copping out to y'all need to do this to spend more time with her, you lost. Because before y'all even got to a certain point, you was already doing you. And that's what got her in so many ways around. Because that fit just enough for her. Now, once you made more space for her, you're taking more space for, like, you know what I'm trying to say? You're making it tighter on her now that you got more available space. And that's the one thing that we were taught wrong on, I believe. You don't change who you are, man. Because quiet is kept, women compartmentalize us, bro. They got dudes for all type of shit. You not the ultimate dude. Bro, it's celebrity niggas with millions that's getting cheated on, talked to behind their back. All type of that, bro. You expect one woman just to hold you down like that? This is not 1954, 1960. And even with that, I'm more than sure quiet is kept. There's a hell of a lot of a graveyard in some closets from our ancestors from that time. We don't know everything. We know the nature of humans, though. And I feel like America has a way of romanticizing and creating a cloud of smoke when it comes to love and relationships, because it's a big marketing motherfucking import-export. You got people getting married to move into America. You got people getting married because they need this to get this type of loan. People getting married so they, like, people getting married from jail. Like, we were taught a certain way to look at it. But marriage, bro, in so many ways, is dangerous if it's not one of those things where y'all grew up understanding what the idea was, and y'all family just so happened to have bought into it for generations, and it's embedded in y'all. But if y'all like me, like y'all parents, my parents is first generation married. No, my grandparents got married, then they got divorced. But needless to say, when you are exposed to a certain element of relationships or what they're supposed to be, that becomes your expectation of standard. And sometimes if it's not realistic, or even if it's sometimes toxic and destructive, it just further proves the point. Like, why do I have to get in a relationship to go do certain things to realize, man, I'm better off by myself? You ever thought about that? When you talking to somebody, man and female, you on a certain high, yo, and it's like, yo, we match energy, yo, we on the same vibe, yo, they such a vibe, and I'm loving it. Then give it time, bro. Then it get to be like, God damn, like, this is it. This is all that's out there. And fellas, I need y'all to know, like, it happened to me, and I done did it. I done messed with females that had boyfriends before in my younger times. I done had niggas mess with the girls I done messed with before, or mess with girls I was talking to, dating, all that. It hurts, it sucks, my nigga, but you gotta thug that out and take it for what it is, because that's how females rock, bruh. They go for the next best thing. Their soul dreams, they go off emotions and feelings. And unless you dealing with a solid ass, bruh, that's 1 in a billion, bruh. And even they entertain. If you got a girlfriend, bruh, and she got an Instagram, you hit. She may do whatever she feel is right just to keep whatever y'all got going straight, but best believe, my nigga, she not surfing the web or not getting, like, that's a whole nother competitive realm. And I know the male macho, we be like, oh man, niggas, if she get took it, she was never mine, or mine ain't doing. I get it. I feel you, but to be, bruh, the stack, nigga, it's not, bruh, somebody in her door. Even if, yo, females move treacherous, man. And I don't want to say treacherous because it's going to sound like I'm coming from a biased male perspective. Females move in their nature, bro. Females move in their nature. And at one point before we became so emotional and sensitive, we didn't really pay much attention to feeling like a relationship was a necessity. It was always a friend or something or a cool homegirl or something like that. And then we just went on and whatever happened, happened. I seen a lot of strong dudes get in relationships, man. Before the relationship, when they talking to the girl, oh, it's like, oh yeah, bro, found him a prize. Oh, okay. All right, bro, they taking pictures, they traveling, all that. Wavy, matching shirts, all that. Man, give it take a few years. My boy ready to end it all, man. I'm like, nah, see, this something ain't right with this. And even on my behalf, like, I done went through experiences, bro. It was like, yo, I can't be this bad, man. This can't be just me. This just me? Nah. Then, unbeknownst to me, being in such a low vibrational mindset of feeling like, oh, I can't get cheated on, I can't get played, or they'll never leave me. Who, my nigga, yes, they will, and cook you breakfast in the morning. Just like how they say, oh, men can have sex with women without it being emotional tie and they can keep it moving. Bro, women can do the same. I seen it. And it's to the point where you look at the woman you talking to like, bro, I can't play you but so close. I don't got 100 mil. I don't got Bugattis and Maseratis, and I know what I can do, let alone if it's niggas that's a little taller than you, got a little bit more bread than you, got a little bit more, feel me, attire at home, got a little bit more. Bro, you lost. I'm sorry, but I need you to know this so you won't go through them long ass dark nights in the closet about to hurt yourself because you thought this what love was supposed to be. Because either mommy neglected you or mommy gave you so much love, bro, that your brain is like, I need this amount of love to match my reality. And if I don't get this, I'm not myself. I know that feeling too. I'm a mama's boy, bro. I learned later on, like, yo, I told my mother, man, that's my best friend. I told my mother, like, Ma, you crippled me. Unbeknownst to you, you wasn't doing it on purpose, I don't think. I know you wasn't doing it intentional, I don't think, but the result, you crippled me. You made it easy. Well, you made it in the past easy for women to step on me because I'm looking for what you taught me. And she corrected me one time. I was like, well, not corrected, but agreed, like, I wanted you to be the man that your father wasn't. And right there, I knew, like, yo, I was raised wrong. I was taught wrong. What you mean you raised me to be the man that my father wasn't? Ain't you married to the nigga? So you want me to be that? And then once I understood the type of man my father was, I'm like, oh, yeah, Ma, you did me dirty. And I don't want to blame it on my mother, but what I'm saying is the way we were raised was wrong. Fellas, you don't have to commit to women. The women, they say men choose who they marry. Yes. And they say women choose who they give sex to. Yes. However, still in that, through the test of time, the natures will show, bruh. Dudes, we are very visionary. We are very in tune with ourselves. We're very confident. And sometimes it's hard dealing with a woman that can compromise that in your life. A woman that'll make you feel like you not the dude you think you are, bro. That will chew you up, bro. A female showing she don't care about you. A female ignoring your needs. A female not supporting you. Just for you to probably find out later that another nigga get the slide and hit her for 15 minutes when you not around. Bro, that's going to destroy you. That's why I need you to understand this. Like, when you focus on yourself, and I don't want to say like purpose because that's overused on the internet, but what I will say is when you focus on yourself, bro, you're not going to have time. Like, you got to really take control of your mind and your feelings, right? Like, when you writing affirmations when you wake up in the morning, when you working out, when you researching things of your interest, when you trying to create something for yourself for a source of income, when you working out and you test yourself and you're challenging yourself, you won't have time to give your all to a woman. And sometimes I know how them dry spells could go. Them shits get ugly. I know, but in the mess, there's a message. There's always a message in the mess, man. And when you by yourself, that's when you get to redraw and reshape your brain. The same shit that made you cry yesterday, if you take time to really cultivate a different type of overstanding of yourself, bro, it's levels to it. It's certain things that hurt me now that I wouldn't expect it, but it's things that would have hurt me back then that now it's like, I'm over that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And the part that fears me the most is, dudes, we commit suicide more than women when it comes to stuff like this. They don't know. Dudes do not commit suicide because it's a nigga. I'm talking about grown men at least. I won't exclusively say because of bullying. But you don't got grown dudes in the streets like, home getting more money than me, so I'm going to kill myself. Home got better clothes than me. I'm more than positive. A lot of the suicides that took place probably not only happened because of serious like mental illnesses or probably like misdiagnosis or misdiagnosis with medications, like things of that sort. I won't count that out, but I guarantee you, bro, if not 1/3 or 1/4 of the suicides, I guarantee you it's a woman behind it. Nothing drives a man emotional like that. We don't even drive ourselves to that like that. There's parts of niggas will be like, man, fuck it, I know I'm gonna be all right. I mean, shit, it ain't the sunniest right now, but nigga, give me 2 months. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna be all right. We got ways of handling adversity. When it comes to us exposing ourselves, being vulnerable and giving, because men give and women receive. That's why we got a handle and they got the, you know what I'm saying? We give and they receive. When you give a lot and a woman in so many ways show you what you giving me ain't enough, or it's not what I want, and it's somebody else that can get, bro, you will hurt yourself mentally, man. That's why I'm so adamant, man. Like, love yourself, bro. If y'all niggas gotta beat y'all meat, do that, bro. Do not chase these women. They're gonna hurt you, but not intentionally. That's why I gotta come in with the women. Not intentionally. I'm not gonna sit up here and say I condone y'all behavior because it really do be on some other shit, but I overstand now. It's not y'all fault. Men don't create atmosphere for y'all to feel like this the man for me for life, which we know what's not gonna happen. But we don't create atmospheres where y'all like, this is the one I can be with. This is the one I want to vibe with. This is the one I want to elevate with.